in terms of going forwards, Anthony Jeffrey is someone to watch out for. He's very, very quick, and Kwame Thomas is not particularly prolific as a striker, but he'll be looking to get on the end of some knockdowns and hoping to use his physicality to lay it off to Jeffrey and Rutherford.
Yeah, Yeovil, with a lot of fans asking for that big target man, but I think Matt Warburton will do just the job. He can play in a sort of number 10 attacking midfield role, but from the way Yeovil are lining up today, it looks like he's going to be up front with Rhys Murphy, and we have Kickoff. Wilkinson plays it forward initially. Skendi, they're not afraid to get into the action early on after coming back from injury. And there's the first offside of the afternoon. They conceded a penalty that looked quite harsh. The point-blank range went straight into the hand of Charlie Lee, and then a very sloppy set-piece goal to concede. Now here comes Hall Johnson, who shoots, and it's a good save from Adam Smith. Adam Smith's first save of the day, and it was a good strike from the new right-back for Wrexham, signed from Northampton.
Record beats Matt Worthington, plays it to Hall Johnson, could have another shot. Here's Jeffrey up against Carl Dickinson, who does well to push him away and wins the ball. That was fantastic defending from Carl Dickinson, but he's now lost out again to Jay Harris, who plays the ball in, and luckily captain Lee Collins is there to head away. Here's Hall Johnson again, played in, and there's Kwame Thomas at the far post, and he was just left completely unmarked there. Good ball in, but a Yeovil player's really got to be there. Here's Jimmy Smith. Carl Dickinson just finding no one, and now Rutherford's got the opportunity to break. He finds Kwame Thomas, not the best touch from him, but Records in space on the left. Again, it's all coming down that right-hand side. Dickinson's going to try and block that. It comes to Thomas, who wins the header, and it's a shot off target. Yeovil really struggling. It's just all been Wrexham so far in this opening 10 minutes. And Record wins the second ball there. It's Dickinson's clearance goes straight to Luke Young, who has an effort, but Dickinson did well to block the effort after his poor clearance. And here comes Jeffrey now, goes for the effort, and it just goes wide of the post. Smith saw that wide, but again, he cut in on his left, and it's a danger for Yeovil down that right and down both. Here is Record. Wilkinson wins a header in that one. Wilkinson, who's been in great form in the early start of the part of this season. He scored against Kings Lynn, but here come Wrexham again down this right-hand side. Played into Jeffrey. Smith is going to look to block it, get something on it, but it comes to Rutherford inside the box. Goes for the shot, and it hits a Yeovil player. It's still Wrexham with the ball coming down the left-hand side. Davis beats his men far too easily. Wilkinson again is there to clear. Any long throw-ins in your team, James?
Incidentally, Record is known for his long throws. Well, he's gone short there to Jordan Davis.
And it's a nutmeg on Ledbetter, and Record's in here, plays it in, and it's Carl Dickinson that had to be there as the Yeovil players are complaining that Kwame Thomas took Lee Collins out there. But Fikra Kelleher, however, is centre-back, and Charlie Lee's going to go for the long throw-in. I hope the wind can help it. It comes in, here's Warburton, he's held, and he goes down, and the referee gives nothing there. It's where it looks like he'll be playing. He was so prolific for Curzon Ashton and Stockport. He looks to pick out Rhys Murphy, but just can't quite do it, as Jeffrey beats Carl Dickinson there, and now got space, plays it round, but it's gone straight out there. That was a... It looks like he's gone down with an injury there that's concerning for Wrexham. But it's going to, here's the sub for Wrexham. Jeffrey coming off for Elliot Durrell. Smith is shouting orders at his defence, Adam Smith that is, to tell them to organise where the wall's to go. They look disjointed. Warburton doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing in the wall, and it's come in, won by Kelleher, who gets it back in, and it's cleared onto the back of a Yeovil player, and they just can't clear, and it comes to Durrell, but it's just gone over, and it was so sloppy from Yeovil Town. This will be the last play, and there it is, the half-time whistle.
As Wrexham get underway for the second half, very much a case of trying to get out, like you say, in that Wealdstone game, and just sort of righting the wrongs, really, of that first half, because like you say, it wasn't an impressive performance from a Yeovil perspective.
Rob Langton, as he has flashbacks of last time at Hewish Park, and it's planed over to Rutherford, who tries to cut inside. He wins it back, and Harris is there, and Durrell, and it's a good save from Adam Smith.
I mean, Carl Dickinson's just sort of gone in a bit late there on Luke Young. I mean, I kind of thought he could have played advantage, to be honest, but it's a free kick now as Thomas goes for it.
Yeovil trying to defend this. It comes to Luke Young with the volley, and it's held comfortably by Adam Smith. It was a
look to have kind of got a foothold back in this game now after Yeovil have come out definitely stronger in this second half.
Here comes Durrell down the right-hand side. Jay Harris switches it up. Jay Harris returning to Wrexham. And here comes Record, who it just got tangled between Rutherford and Record there. That was a great opportunity for Wrexham. The only left-footed player in the Yeovil team. He's trying to find Charlie Lee. It comes to Matt Worthington, and his effort just goes over the bar. Yeovil are appealing for a corner, but what an effort from Matt Worthington. So 2 changes Yeovil have made. Duffus here, one of them. Holds it up well as it rebounds, and Skendy's in, having to beat Hall Johnson for pace, but Hall Johnson with some great tracking back. The wind's really been helping these long throws. They've been going a lot further than they usually do in this game. As he launches it, the wind's caught it, and it hit the post there and came off a Wrexham player and gone out for a corner. Here's Charlie Lee. Plays the ball in. Wilkinson's there. Kelleher beats him in the air. Collins wins it. The centre-back skins Hall Johnson. Plays it in. Nice ball. Charlie Lee's there. And it just went over. Charlie Lee just needed to get a bit more over that ball, and it just went over the bar.
As Jordan Ponticelli now comes on for, I believe that's Jordan Davis, so just looking to give Kwame Thomas, I mentioned him being isolated, just give him some support up there in this sort of final 13 or so minutes for Wrexham.
Charlie Lee's going to hurl this into the box. The Wrexham defenders are screaming at everyone who is in the box to get back in, and it's a good throw, but it was just a bit loose. Appeals for handball, and now Ponticelli with the chance to break here. Gabby Rogers tracking back. Rutherford's in the box there. Smith has come long. He's trying to round him. He's made the angle difficult, but it's good goalkeeping from Adam Smith. Rutherford, I think, may have struggled with that. I mean, if there was a Wrexham player running in, he could have found him, but it was good goalkeeping from Smith. Durrell takes. Out by Burke. Harris wanted to hit it, and it's a free kick. That was a dangerous tackle from Rotto Burke. And players are pushing each other here. The referee's going to give a yellow card to Ryan Burke. Smith screaming at the wall, of which is made up of 6 Yeovil players. Taken by Young, but the wall does its job. Rogers to take again. The 90 minutes is up, and it's going to be 5 minutes of added time here. Rogers with the ball in. Lee rises highest, and it just goes onto the roof of the net. Lee with a similar opportunity to the one against Wealdstone, but it just went onto the roof of the net. Charlie Lee. Luke Wilkinson is playing as a striker. Leadbitter is filling in for him. It's good to have that. We saw his pace tracking back, Leadbitter, in case there are any, but he's gone up for this long throw. Lee with the opportunity to cross. It comes to Leadbitter, who finds Duffus, and it's played across goal for Murphy, and it just goes wide, and it's a corner for Yeovil. Wrexham aren't at all happy that it's gone for a corner, but what an opportunity there. Duffus played it back, and Murphy was there, and I thought it might have been creeping into the left-hand side. It's gone long, and it's going to go over Langton, and it goes onto the roof of the net, and that almost caught Rob Langton out. are standing over it. It's going to be Rogers to take. Rogers with the ball in, comes to Wilkinson, and it's come off a Wrexham head, I believe. But he's there to clear, and the ref blows for full time. And, well, it was a much improved second half, as we've been saying all season in every game for Yeovil Town. But full time, 1-0 Wrexham.